Candice, Robin, Wendy, and Mia. Let's talk. Deal, y'all, this be your boy Scott about Nature TV, and we are here for another review of the Real Housewives of Potomac season 6 episode 3. Okay, now before we get into the review, I want to say that this episode really wasn't like on fire like the last 2 episodes was. It was a little bit chill, a little bit less lit than the last 2 episodes. However, it was doable. It was, you know, worth it. You know what I mean? Worth doing a review on. You know, unlike shows like Love and Hip Hop Atlanta that I would never review again. But you know, it is what it is. We ain't talking about Love and Hip Hop tonight. We talking about Real Housewives of Potomac, okay? So let's get into it. Robin won't get out the bed. She's sleepy, just like her personality is. Bye! So Karen and Ray's doing a live stream, basically for her brand, so to speak, I guess. And yeah, bye! So Giselle and Ashley, they meet up for lunch. And from what I've noticed, this is the same scene that was in the super trailer that came out maybe a couple of months ago, where Giselle said, "Can we talk about the Eddie rumors?" And Ashley was like, "What Eddie rumors?" Looks like they cut it out this scene, and I want to know why. Or are they going to use this as a flashback, and somebody going to go back and tell somebody what Giselle said? That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because why they cut it out? Okay, we'll see. We'll see, y'all. Don't y'all start with that cutting out scene shit. They discussed Michael. Giselle claims that she's scared for Ashley in regards to Michael because she feels like, you know, Michael did all that shit in the past, and I guess she feels like he gonna do the same shit in the past yet again, okay? So, yeah, Giselle with that phony ass concern, girl, you know you don't care about Ashley and what happens to her and her relationship, and you know you don't give a fuck about Michael either. So, girl, bye. No one gives a fuck about Michael. We know you don't, so go somewhere and sit down. So then they discuss Mia, and you know Ashley's ass is big and pregnant and still messy. The bitch ain't gonna never stop being messy, okay, with her big ass. But she talking about, and I'm not fat shaming, so let's not start this. You know, you Housewives fans be real motherfucking sensitive. However, she was being messy. She went and told Giselle what Mia basically said. You know how Mia first said at Wendy's house that Giselle has a beautiful heart, and then at when they was at whose house were they at? At Karen's house. Mia said that Mia said that Giselle is just a pretty face. Now, yes, Ashley is being messy, but Mia did say that shit. She was being a bit two-faced, and you know it is what it is. So now, Giselle wants to throw Ashley a pamper party, and you know, she wants to invite everybody but Karen, but Ashley wants Karen to be there, so you know she ain't got no other choice but to invite Karen at this point. So that was pretty much the gist of that. Now Robin introduces Wendy to one of her friends by the name of Askel. I want to say that's how you pronounce her name. They're both Nigerian women. They're both beautiful black women. I would say that the new girl is pretty cute. While they were sitting there, they were talking about Karen, and Robin confronted Wendy about her disloyalty, I guess, when she decided to defend Karen. And Wendy was like, well, I felt like it was at my house, and I felt as though there should not be a gang on type of situation. And that's true. It should not be a gang on situation. So Robin gonna say in her damn confessional, oh, Wendy is just changing. This is not the Wendy that I knew from last year. She would have had Giselle's back. Bitch, ain't nobody got to have her back. Are you serious? Don't nobody gotta have her back. You mad? So you mad because Wendy didn't want to participate in the gang ups that you and Giselle do. Everybody ain't got to live up Giselle's ass like you do. You're not even interested unless you up her ass, okay? So you go somewhere and sit down. Now everybody wants to be up Giselle's ass like you. You the only one with a permanent spot there, so you can go somewhere and sit the fuck down. I can't even believe you're that pressed about Wendy being cool with Karen, and I cannot believe you're that pressed that Wendy told y'all that she didn't want y'all ganging up on Karen in her house. That's all you girls ever do is sit up and gang up on people. You and Giselle all the time. Every time Giselle say something, here you come like her Rottweiler in heat, trying to sit up here and take up for her. Go somewhere and sit the fuck down. Ain't nobody got to have the same type of moral fiber as you. And to be honest, why she gotta have Giselle back? Giselle ain't her damn friend. She don't care about nobody but you, and she barely cares about your ass. I can't wait till y'all friendship fall apart, bitch. I cannot wait. So then Mia is invited to the Pamper Party, and Mia starts telling G about what happened with Wendy and all of that other stuff, and that was pretty much it with that scene, child. So Candice and Dorothy are on the phone, and you know, they're just having small talk, and then Candice starts talking about her up and coming conversation that she's having with Karen. And she says that she wants Karen to acknowledge the fact that she was wrong and that she hurt her and that she was defending Monique, pretty much. That's what she wants her to do. Then she starts telling Dorothy that Chris is now her husbander. Now he's more involved in her career. Dorothy said good luck with that. And you know, Candice felt like Dorothy was being negative, and that she was trying to say that Chris is trying to use Candice for a come up because of his own career. I mean, I don't know what he's trying to do, because what does he do? Like, because he ain't got the restaurant no more, so what does he do? And now he wants to be your manager? Girl, okay. I'm just saying. I don't like Dorothy, but she got a point. Just saying. So then Karen is at home, and Wendy comes over, and you know, she sees that Karen is doing well with the Ladon business, and now she's trying to put out her business with the candle thing. And she was asking Karen for all this advice, basically looking for Karen to be her mentor with this business thing. So then Mia and G were sitting in the bed, and they were pretty much discussing Mia's past with her mom. Now, as we already know, Mia was a part of the foster care system, and I think that she's been having a lot of abandonment issues, and all she knows is that her mother gave her away at an early age, and she's still feeling some resentment, in a sense. Like, she wants to have that relationship with her mother, but she can't seem to have it because she will forever remember that she gave me up. That's all she'll ever remember, and that's very unfortunate, but that's just the facts of it all. She did give her up, and that's just what it is. So you can't really be mad, and you can't necessarily blame her for it. I mean, she did give her up, and that's it. So then Karen finally shows up at Candice's new house. They sit down for tea, and they're having a conversation. Candice is saying that she felt like Karen did not have her back like the other women did, and she felt the way because she felt as though she chose the side. Karen said that she knows that she was hurt emotionally and physically, and she chose to be neutral, and she doesn't regret choosing to be neutral. And honestly, I can respect that. Reason being, because if she decided to change her stance in this scene, people will be calling her fake, and they would be saying Karen is only changing her stance because Monique is no longer around, so now she wants to be friends with Candice. I can respect that she got that I said what I said energy, because that's just what it is. I said what I said, and I chose what I chose. I chose to be neutral. I chose not to pick a side in the situation. And that's what Candice wanted. Candice wanted her to pick a side in the situation, and that's just all facts here. And as I said before, Monique was wrong for putting her hands on her. That's true. But I do feel like it was kind of messed up to place Karen in a position where I gotta choose a side when she's close to the both of y'all. And me as a person, and I'm speaking for me, I'm not speaking for Candice before anybody comes for me. I'm speaking for me. If I have a dispute with one of my friends, I'm never going to ask my friends to choose a side. I'm never going to feel like they need to choose a side, because that's a bad position to be in. Because I've been in that position. I've seen it on both ends. Somebody did somebody wrong. I told them that they did them wrong, and that wasn't enough. They wanted me to cut them off because they did them wrong. They did nothing to me, so why should I cut them off because of your issue? It's not my issue. I'm not involving myself in it. But if I know something is wrong, I'm going to say that it's wrong, and I told them that they were wrong, and that still wasn't good enough for you. So what else do you want from me? And I just don't know what else Candice wants from Karen. I don't know what she wants, because she acknowledged her pain already. She knows that she was hurt emotionally. She knows that she was hurt physically. And she knows that her decision to be neutral may have hurt her. But at the same time, she said that she didn't feel comfortable reaching out to Candice because of the fact that the other women were coddling Candice. They were rallying around her. And she was pretty much iced out and was the one that was on the outs with the rest of the women. That's true. When she decided that she was going to, you know, continue her friendship with Monique, Robin, Wendy, Giselle, they all decided that they were, they were going to go on the attack with Karen. And my thing about it is, what Candice failed to realize is that the only reason why Giselle and Robin even had her back is because they did not like Monique. That's the only reason why they did that. They had Candice's back. Because if they was cool with each other, if they was cool with Monique, I don't think they would have had her back. They already didn't like her, so it was like, yeah, I'm gonna take Candice's side in the situation. You know what I mean? I just felt like everybody should have stayed out of it, and everybody should have allowed Monique and Candice to deal with it the way that they needed to see fit. But at the end of the day, Candice is entitled to feel how she feels. If she felt betrayed by Karen, that's her feeling. Can't nobody take that from her, and can't nobody say that she's necessarily wrong for feeling the way that she does. Because a feeling of betrayal is a feeling of betrayal. And I may not agree with it, but that's her feeling. And that's all I can say about that, to be honest. Like, at the end of the day, it's obvious that Candice can't get past Karen being neutral in the situation. So her best bet is to be like, well, we ain't got no beef, we can coexist, we can kiki, but we can't be friends like that no more. And that's it. Y'all at the end of the road, it's just gonna have to be very surfaced, and that's just what it is. But also, like I said before, I also want to say this before I move on to the next thing. Like I said, there's more to it than this whole fight. It's the whole HR thing that goes along with it too, so that's also a factor in this too. So that's why I said that Candice is entitled to how she feels. Whether I agree with it or not, she's entitled, and that's it. So it's time for the Pamper Party. And Candice chats with Giselle about her conversation with Karen. And of course, Giselle felt as though Karen was wrong for how she felt. Of course she will. Giselle gonna find any reason to hate on Karen. Let's just make that clear. They showed each other's pregnancy photos. Karen and Giselle really ain't trying to talk to each other or acknowledge each other. Then we got Wendy versus Mia again. I don't know what's wrong with Wendy. She get a little Botox, some new titties on, and a new ass, and now she's like, I don't know what's wrong with her, but she really need to chill the fuck out. She doing too much, like straight up. And these rehearsed ass lines that she was trying to give so that she can go viral, they didn't work. Just like, Karen's lines about Sing Sing didn't land. Like, it ain't working, Wendy. Like, just stop. I didn't win. We don't give a fuck who you are. We really don't give a fuck about who you are. So just shut the fuck up, Wendy. Like, just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Just stop. Candice then tries to calm Wendy down after her and Mia get into it, and Mia gets up and walks away, and she just feels like Wendy is a hypocrite, talking about she's a part of women empowerment, and she really isn't. She's all about bringing women down. I wouldn't say that, but she's doing too much though, for real. She really is. Then the scale asks Karen if she's a drunk, and Karen says she heard about that and she feels like that's ridiculous to say, and that's very detrimental to her character. Then they go back to her calling Giselle a drunk. Yeah, Karen, you've been getting caught up in all your lies this season, and bitch, I like you more than just about everybody on this show, but I'm gonna clock your ass when you lying. And you've been lying a lot the last 3 episodes. We talk about Mia's stripper days. Girl, you took your clothes off for that money, and that's how you met G. Just stop. And then Giselle leaves because she can't handle being around Karen. That's pretty much what it is, and that was pretty much the episode. With that being said, you guys, let's talk below. Be sure to like, rate, comment, subscribe, and share my video. Also, be sure to follow me on social media. My Twitter and my IG will be in the description box. Okay, I hope y'all enjoyed the video. Be sure to tune in tomorrow night for the Whether You Like It or Not Potomac panel, which features myself, giving you the real tea, Josiah's World TV, Yakrates, Simply Sakina, and Really Be TV, featuring guest appearances from throughout the season from Reggie, the Brooke Ashley, Chocolate Beauty 81, and Alexander Rogers. With that being said, y'all, your boy's out here. Peace out.
We can always find our way to a fun moment, even in the shady bunch.